Hello. Welcome back to the Saba Show, and today we are discussing the state of emergency. That's what I'm going to call it. That Everton is currently in, and we lost this morning 5-0 to Tottenham, and I didn't really watch it, but I'm very happy I didn't. That loss was probably the worst thing I've ever seen. I watched the highlights back, only 3 minutes of it, and I basically got a gauge of how shit we are. And where the improvement comes from, I have no idea. Um, I say this week after week, I sound like a broken record. Our backline is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And it's just diabolical how easily players are able to just run through, get good opportunities. It's gone on for far too long. And we just need to see change right now because I'm so done with Michael Keane. He kicks more bangers into our own goal than he does, or than our team does at the other end. It's quite remarkable. Basically gifted a goal to Man City on a platter last week, and basically did the same thing again, except he kicked the goal this time. Mind you, Pickford did not stand a chance, but can you argue that it set the tone for the rest of the game? Possibly. But look, I'm just going to go through it right now. I am going to show a little bit of footage. You just see Coleman gets beat. He's old as shit. The ball somehow... I mean... Bro, this guy's hit it off his shin, full pelt into his own net. I swear to God, only Everton defenders are capable of doing some bullshit like that, and we seem to do it on what seems like a weekly basis. I'm gonna get to another goal, which just basically shows the numpties we have in our back half. Okay, so I've got it on the freeze frame for the fourth goal that was scored. Please tell me how it's gone through 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just have a look. That pass wasn't very clean, but you tell me it's gone through 1, 2. Donny was never going to get to that unless he, slid through. But number 4, how on earth do you not cover it? Look at the line. It's a straight line of Everton players, and the ball is in the path of all three, and not one of them has picked it up. It goes through every single one of them. Please tell me how you're going to win a game of football if you can't even kill a simple ball like that. I mean, I just need to replay it for my own sake. I don't understand how this can happen on repeat. Like, it's just, I actually cannot believe it. And I think Everton fans and a lot of people are now entertaining the fact that Everton definitely could be a team that goes down. And I think it's going to rely more on opponents' results going our way than us being in control of our own destiny. Because if we're given control, we are not taking the opportunity. We look at the fixture of games and we've only played 25. That is 2 less than Leeds and 3 less than Brentford, who are only 5 points. Well, Leeds are 1 point ahead, but Brentford are 5 points ahead, given they won on the weekend against Brighton, which was very big for them and their confidence. But, Burnley, has played one more game, but their form that they're carrying into, the next run of fixtures is much better. And, I think, they've drawn a couple in the last few games. And we're just looking fairly off it, which, doesn't bode well for us, considering we're already 17th and there isn't much wiggle room. Tough fixture coming up as well. We have Wolves and then Newcastle and then the FA Cup fixture against Crystal Palace. It is actually mind-boggling we're in a quarter-final. Mind you that we've been very much gifted with the opposition we've played to this point, but those two fixtures coming up are massive. I mean, if we don't pick up at least 4 points, then we're in big trouble. Very big trouble. They're 2 winnable games, I feel. Wolves, are underrated, but I feel like that's a team we can take. But it's just the consistency that absolutely kills me, because we played so well for 80 minutes against City, And it feels like since that point, we've just, our confidence has been shot. Well, obviously the 5-0 performance today was indicative of that, and obviously it doesn't help when the first goal you concede is from one of your own. But, you know, we could have picked up points in the last game against City. That would have been huge for us. And the fact we came up empty, I think just, you know, basically was a bullet to the heart. And, you know, we've just been absolutely shit since. Mind you, as I said, it's only been like a game, but we played so well in that game against, well, the number one team in the comp. And then Tottenham, who have lost to Burnley and Southampton and those kind of teams in recent weeks, makes you, you know, very confident going into a fixture like this, because you know that they're vulnerable at times, because they've shown that vulnerability. But then we come out and do that diabolical performance. I mean, it's absolutely inexcusable, and I think Evertonians are frustrated. Some people are already saying Frank out, and that's part of the problem because, you know, what is this guy supposed to do? He is not being given any opportunity. It's almost as if people are saying, well, the manager would have made all the difference. No, that's far from the truth. We've shown defensive vulnerability all season long. So if you, as I said, I've said it every week, if you don't change the personnel in there, you are going to continue conceding every week. And, I mean, it's coming to fruition. Michael Keane is making errors every week that is resulting in goals. And you're not going to win games if you can't even score any and you're conceding bullshit. So we saw that last week with Man City. It's just frustrating, man. And I don't know where the change is going to come from, because that back line, we happen to have all the good ones out and all the shit ones playing week in, week out. Holgate and Keane, you know, that back two pairing. I mean, the whole back line in general, the back four, I don't know why John Joe Kenny was playing. I think he was playing left mid today, which I don't know why that happened either. It's my best guess, but man, and we've got players back as well. That's the worrying sign as well. Players have come back. We've still got a few out. Mina, Ben Godfrey, Damari Gray didn't play or didn't start today. But, I mean, when's it going to click for this team? You're just waiting for the day, and it hasn't arrived yet. And as much as you like to, you know, be optimistic and say, well, we've got a third of the season left to, you know, turn things around, we don't have a lot of time to continue messing around with, you know, whatever the hell we're doing, because it's very clear it's not working, and we just got our asses kicked. You know, Tottenham wiped the floor with us, basically. It was embarrassing. And I mean, I didn't watch the game, as I said, but I was just irate, just, you know, head in my hands type stuff. I was just like, are you taking the absolute piss? Because 5-0 loss, like, you can't extract anything good out of it. I don't really know how you can twist it to make it sound good or anything like that, you know. I just don't have any words. I really don't. And this was my rant for today. I didn't want to go on here and do a reaction. It's just me discussing the absolute state of emergency Everton are in, and yeah, I think it's very clear now. Jamie Carragher said, well, we've got a championship level defense, and don't be surprised if we, you know, if we go down, because, you know, we're not too good to go down, judging by performances like this. You know, Tottenham have lost to Middlesbrough. Was it Middlesbrough or Nottingham Forest? I don't know which one, but they lost to them. And we got killed by the team that lost to Middlesbrough. You know, obviously, different circumstances, different players playing. I know Tottenham would have rested a few, but I mean, it's not good. It's a terrible look. But you cannot blame it on Lampard. I'm sick of people saying, get him out. He's been in for a month. He has had no time to do anything. The squad has not changed since he came in. He's brought a few in, but they're not going to change your backline problems if you didn't bring in a centre-back, let's say. And we didn't. We brought in Ali and Donny, and mind you, that has strengthened the midfield a little bit, but, you know, Donny even had a questionable game today, so it's not great. and you don't leave much. Well, it's actually saying something when you're relying on Donny to play a good game every week, because it's just going to show that without Donny, we're basically bust. We're shit. We don't have the depth needed. And I think the midfield's better, but obviously, if you don't have any foundation at the bottom, which I'm referring to the back line in this case, you're done for. You're done for. So yeah, I mean, as I said, this next couple of games is make or break. Make or break. And I can't say it any clearer. I can't say it without any more, I don't know, whatever. I can't say it anymore, because I've said it that many times. Our backline's useless. I can't see it improving, and I don't have a lot of faith left. So please, Yeri, come back. Please, Ben Godfrey, come back, so I don't ever have to see Michael Keane and Mason Holgate on the pitch again. More so Michael Keane, though. He's made too many mistakes. Is he worse than Harry Maguire? It's up for discussion, because he's piss poor. He is. But you get the gist. I'm done here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next, and hopefully I'm talking about some good news. Thank you.